What is going on, everybody, and welcome to our second episode of Let's Play Pokemon Red. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. Again, if you guys commented and everything, I will definitely be looking at all that for you guys as well. Really excited to get this Let's Play going for you. We're about to go into the secret region of the unknown. Not unknown as the Pokemon, but unknown as the unknown. Anyway, guys, let's get right into this. I'm going to make this one real quick. No grinding needed for the next part of this video, so I'm excited for you guys to enjoy this part of the game. Let us continue. 40 minutes in. Here we go. Where are we? Trainer tips. Oh, I thought it was going to tell me where we were. Well, we're in Viridian Forest, guys. I don't know if you knew that or not. We are in Viridian Forest, and I am going to walk over here and go up because there is a item hidden over here on the left. Boom. Found a Pokeball. Easy peasy. And a Voltorb. Just kidding, not a Voltorb. Alright. Weedle. So what is going on, everybody? I wanted to ask you guys in the first video, but I forgot. What would your 6-man team be for Pokemon? Just so you guys know, my team would be Charizard, or Mewtwo, but Mewtwo first, then Charizard, then Lucario, Aggron, Salamence, and Haxorus. Now, that's not a team based off of types and advantages and all that kind of stuff. It's just my 6 favorite Pokemon thrown in the team. If I had to pick a team based off of like good type advantaging and that, I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I'll actually write that down. I'll put together a team that I would love to have for the top like types and stuff like that, and I'll let you guys know in the third video. So let's get on through Viridian Forest. I have a Charmander in the front, so he'll be able to do a lot of work here. Alright, alright. I didn't even read what this guy said. I apologize, guys. I should be doing narrations. Alright. Weedle, level 6 versus a Charmander, level 11. This will be a little tough for us, but I think we might be able to come out on top on this one. Oh yeah, absolutely. So for my viewers here on YouTube, guys, I have all kinds of questions that I want to ask you guys. See what you guys say in the comments below. One is, what is your favorite generation of Pokemon? Now, for me, and don't base your opinion off my opinion, but for me, of course, my favorite generation is going to be Gen 1. Only because that's the gen I grew up with, and it's just so memorable. I remember being in the playground in my elementary school. I don't know if it's called elementary school where you guys are from, but in Canada, where I'm from, it's called elementary school. And it was just an unbelievable experience to have our Game Boys. I remember my Game Boy Color was green, and I had a link cable, and I would be out in the schoolyard, and we would be like battling right beside like the hopscotch square. There was a picnic table, and there was so many people at that picnic table playing Pokemon. It was insane, and it just never died out. At least for me, it didn't. For some of the cool kids, they would have played Pokemon during their kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3 stage. But when grade 4 hit, if you played Pokemon, you were so uncool. And I was one of those guys. I was the uncool guy, the uncool grade 4 Pokemon player. I wore Pokemon T-shirts. I had did I ever have a Pokemon backpack? I might have had a Pikachu backpack. I was too cool in elementary school, I'm telling you guys. But yeah, what was your favorite generation? And out of that generation, what was your favorite gym leader? Now, for this, my favorite gym leader in Gen 1? I really like Giovanni, only because his characters developed through the entire story of the game. And then it was just an unbelievable experience to see, spoiler alert, who the last gym leader was. Now, the fact that it was him was just unreal. It just made me really, I think I was in total awe when I saw who the last gym leader was. And it made sense, though, after I watched Pokemon the movie, because of what Giovanni was doing and everything, and did we seriously go through the entire Viridian Forest segment without really seeing any Pokemon? My goodness. I guess this is gonna be a quick this is gonna be a quick episode. Yeah, the movie Pokemon the first Pokemon movie, when we learned about the lore between Giovanni and Mewtwo, that was so cool. And I think Giovanni's just an ever-growing story of a, or his story is ever-growing. Like in the anime series and the video game series, you just learn a lot about him. And of course I like Brock because Brock's the coolest guy in the Pokemon franchise. Total badass. But then we got Misty, and she's of course very, very cool because those were the trio. But I don't want to be mainstream, even though I've already picked Charmander as my starter Pokemon. But yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, it's Brock or Misty. It's Giovanni, and I have a good reason for that, and it's because of his storyline that developed throughout this game and many others to come. All right, so let's heal. We went through Viridian Forest so quick. Like, I remember spending hours in Viridian Forest. Maybe not actually hours, but it just felt like that when I was young. Alright, so I said we might not have to do any grinding. I may have lied. I have to check and see. I'm pretty sure Onyx is level 14, and Geodude might be level 11. I can't remember. My mind plays tricks on me. But we do have one trainer that we want to go against, and his first Pokemon, I believe, is a Sandshrew, and then Diglett. So we should be able to take this out. Oh, wait. Spoiler alert, Sandshrew. Okay, Diglett, I lied. Alright, level 11. Yes, we definitely need to level up our Pokemon. So I'm going to level up, I'm going to grind our Pokemon to level 13, both of them to level 13, and we'll see what happens after that. That should help us. I just know that because we're going against Brock and he's got rock types and all we have is fire and normal type attacks, it's going to be a little bit harder to take him out. So I got to play very smart. I can't believe I missed tackle. That was super sad. Nidoran almost died. I'm going to play super smart and work really hard on getting these Pokemon up a level. So there's the Sandshrew. Actually, Charmander's already at level 13, maybe level 14 after Sandshrew, so we only really have to grind out the Nidoran. So, not too long for you guys. Alright. Not bad. Sand attack. No, the sand attack. I hate sand attack. The fact that it lowers your accuracy to the point of you not being able to ever attack is very tough to deal with. I'm going to switch into Nidoran. Hopefully we do not die here, and I'm going to switch back into Charmander. Alright. And wasn't that sound like the worst growing up? Like, if you guys played Pokemon when I played Pokemon back in the good old days of Pokemon Red and Blue, like, the lower level, or the lower HP Pokemon sound, like that beep beep, beep beep, beep beep, just drove me up the wall, guys. Holy mackerel, it made me nuts. It was like, oh man. Are you serious? Oh my god. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Goes for a scratch. Nidoran is unfortunately taken down. Good thing we're not doing a Nuzlocke challenge or we'd be messed up here. We should be able to hit the Ember now. Every time you switch out your Pokemon, the stats that lowered are switched back to normal. So that's good. Alrighty. Alrighty. Darn! Light years isn't time, it measures distance. So it's going to take me light years to walk to Brock. Alright, so I'm going to heal the Pokemon. I'm going to go on a grinding spree to get Nidoran up to level 14. Same with Charmander, and we will be 100% good to go. I honestly thought we would have at least fought maybe 4 or 5 Pokemon in Viridian Forest. That would have put our Pokemon up a little bit of a level there, and then we could have grinded out just a little bit. But no, we got to grind out at least 3 levels here. So I will be right back for you guys when my Pokemon have reached level 14. Alright guys, we are back from our grinding session. We got our Pokemon to level 14 here, Charmander and Nidoran. While we were training, we got our Nidoran to learn Poison Sting, so that's pretty cool. We're not going to really use that against Brock though. So without further ado guys, let us get into this. I know we've been, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. Alright, so I'm going to go against Geodude and Onyx. I don't know what levels they are, but we should be good to fight them. Oh, and I forgot to buy potions! No, and I've already talked to him! No! Oh well, let's do it. I believe in rock-hard defenses and determination. That's why my Pokemon are all the rock type. Do you still want to challenge me? Fine then, show me your best. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Brock. He's holding something in his hands. Brock wants to fight. Brock sent out Cheerdude. Level 12. Alright, that's not bad. So we're going to go for Ember. And the nice thing about Cheerdude is he uses Defense Curl, but Defense Curl doesn't do anything when Ember is a special ability. Like, it's a special attack. So that's good. So he goes for the Defense Curl. There we go. So Charmander's going to do a really good job here against Brock. I'm going to use a potion at 16 when we hit below or close to 16. Yeah, so the next tackle he uses, I'm going to use a potion. And then going to continue with the Ember here. And then I'm going to switch into Nidoran against his Brock. Hopefully he's going to use the tackle. Perfect. So this is going to be a perfect opportunity to use that potion. Back at full HP, I really hope he uses Defense Curl, which he did. So basically, it's a level 14 Charmander and Nidoran versus, I believe it's a level 14 Onix, but I could be mistaken. I believe it is 14 though. So we're going to switch into Nidoran, just so Nidoran can kind of dwindle him down a little bit. I don't believe Brock and any other gym in this generation use potions or anything. Alright, Horn Attack doesn't do much at all, but it's going to be a little bit. So it's going to be that extra little bit of damage throughout this battle that we're going to need for Charmander to be able to take out Onix. Now, he's going to use Bide, which is going to not allow him to attack for 2 turns, so that gives us a little bit of an advantage. I don't know if Poison Sting will actually poison a rock type in this game, but I might as well go for it, and I missed, because I'm boosted. Alright, he unleashed the energy, only did 10 damage. We missed again, what the heck? Alright. What is going on? We missed 3. Okay, I'm gonna go for Horn Attack, because obviously Poison Sting doesn't want to work. Can't believe it. It'd be much easier if we had a Squirtle, or a Bulbasaur. But Charmander is gonna be well worth it late game. Alright. So he went for that. It only does 10 damage. He would have been better off to just keep tackling me. Alright. Oh god, there's that screech. Oh my god. Okay. So my defense has lowered quite a bit. Oh, and there it is. So he did a good tackle there. But we have Charmander now. Ember is going to do a little bit more damage than those Horn Attacks because he's strictly defense. His special isn't that high. That's going to be a dead Onix. Charmander's going to get to level 15, and that is going to be a finished Brock. Unless he, like, crit for 1,000 damage. So, there we go. We defeated Brock. That's how you do it with Charmander. You get the Charmander and Nidoran to level 14. Level 15 Charmander now, right before we go into the next stage of the game. So, there we go. We've done it. We've defeated Brock. I took you for granted. As proof of your victory, here's the Boulder Badge. And we received our first gym badge. Nice. That's an official Pokemon League badge. Its bearer's Pokemon become more powerful. The technique Flash can now be used at any time. Awesome. Alright, wait, take this with you. We received TM34, which is Bide, which isn't good. I will never use it. A TM contains a technique that can be taught to Pokemon. A TM is good only once, so when you use one to teach a new technique, I need more water. A new technique, pick the Pokemon carefully. TM34 contains Bide. Your Pokemon will absorb damage in battle, then pay it back double. Oh, so that's what it does. No wonder it wasn't doing any damage to us. So there we go, we've defeated Brock. On to our next gym, which is going to be in Cerulean City. Now, what I'm going to do right now, guys, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center, heal, go into the next area, and we should be good there. Our Pokemon are way over leveled, which is really good. That's going to allow us to kind of breeze through the next couple episodes 100%. I do not think I'm going to have to grind much anymore, except for a special Pokemon, which you will see in our... Will it be our next video? It'll be in episode 4. You'll see a special Pokemon. A lot of people don't know how to get this Pokemon. I'll show you guys. step by step how to get this Pokemon. Anyway, so let's buy some Pokeballs. I'm gonna buy 10, and then I'm gonna get a Premier Ball. Just kidding. It doesn't happen that way in this game. And we're gonna buy 3 potions. Alright, not bad. And I'm gonna buy 2 escape ropes. Because sometimes I need to leave Mount Moon if I'm a little low. And that's good. So let us continue on here. Oh, and I also want to level up our Nidoran. Now, I lied. I do... See, the thing is, when Nidoran evolves to Nidorino, I want to give him a Moonstone right away. And there's a Moonstone in Mount Moon, so I'm going to actually have to... Let me keep Nidoran in front here for now. I don't think he's going to get to level 17 through the next couple trainers, so we should be okay. Alright. Here we go, here we go. A Pidgey. Nidoran. Now, in the comment section below, guys, for my viewers who are watching this, let me know, again, like I said, what was your favorite generation and what was your favorite gym leader in that generation. I did talk about that, I believe, in our first episode. That's another question I'm just going to re-ask so I can get some, if anyone else watched it who is new, to let me know what your favorite generation was and your favorite Pokemon, or your favorite gym leader. And my question for you guys is, what is your favorite Generation 1 Pokemon? Again, my favorite Pokemon in general is Mewtwo, so my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon would of course be Mewtwo. But again, if it wasn't Mewtwo, it's this little guy that is not flying above me right now because I forgot to edit my screen. So in my next video, you will see a certain flying someone flying over my head. I just completely forgot to put him in this one. But you will see him in the next video. And what is your favorite Gen 2 Pokemon? Now, this one's a little tough for me because I really, really like Entei, but I also really like Lugia. And I don't know what it is about me and these like legendary Pokemon, but like Entei is just so badass, and Lugia is just like balling out of control. Because when I played Pokemon Gold and Silver, I did not know how to get Lugia. It took me forever because when I was that young, I didn't have access to the internet. I don't think, like I'm sure I did, but I just never thought, oh, let's Google something, because that wasn't a thing when I was like 6, 7 years old. But there was no like gameplays or cheats or anything. Like you had to do everything yourself. So when I had to figure out how to get to Lugia, I was so stuck because you gotta go in the whirlpools, you gotta go underneath the water, and I was like, where the heck is this? Like I know Lugia's here. I just watched Pokemon 2000, and Pokemon 2000 came out in 2000, and in 2000 I was 6 years old. So like I said, I was young when this game came out. So yeah, that Lugia was just a special Pokemon to me in that generation. And I swear, I played Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Silver, and Pokemon Crystal, and I did not have Lugia forever. I actually think my sister got Lugia before I did, which is horrible because I'm the Pokemon guy. She is not a Pokemon girl. Anyways. So, and I might as well ask you guys this, what was your favorite Gen 3 Pokemon? Now, I think everyone is going to be like Mudkip, but for me, I haven't played Gen 3 in so long, but again, I'd probably go with Salamence. Actually, 100% Salamence would be my favorite Pokemon. And everyone's like, oh, Jerry, your favorite Pokemon are so OP, they're so broken, they're so boosted. And I'm just like, no, they're just so good, they're so cool. I remember I drew a Salamence in public school, and I'm the worst artist. And you know, what you tell yourself is what you're gonna, like, what you focus on expands. So if I tell myself I'm a bad artist, I'm gonna be a bad artist. But I am actually a bad artist. Like, I would say, if I wanted to say I'm the best streamer ever, maybe I'm not the best streamer ever, but I will say it. But I'll never say I'm a good artist, because art was so hard for me. I went to university and for video game development and entrepreneurship, and I had an art course in university, and it was awful. It was so bad. But I'll never forget, I drew the Salamence, and I didn't trace it, I didn't stencil it or anything. I just drew it from a picture on, I don't know, I didn't have a phone back then. A picture from somewhere, and it looked amazing. And ever since that picture, Salamence has been my favorite Pokemon from Gen 3. It was really, really cool. I wish I had that picture still. Actually, I laminated it. I got my I got the librarian to use the laminator for it because it was so good. It was actually so good. It was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna switch into Charmander because Nidoran is taking a beating here. Alright. Plus, Charmander is going to be really good against the Bug Trainer anyways. We'll get through this guy real quick. And we should be getting an evolution here. Evolution hype, woot woot. Charmeleon. It was funny, I was actually playing Pokemon Go, and then I was on Facebook, and I saw this picture of 5 Charmanders and a Charmeleon. And it was Karma, Charmeleon. And if you guys know what that's from, if you guys are like, that sounds familiar, I didn't sing it for you guys. I just, what's the word? Monotonously, monotonous? I don't know, monotonously? I don't even know if that's a word. Anyways, I said it in a monotone voice. So, Karma, Charmeleon. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you guys know what that's from, let me know. Post the video of that song in the comments below, or whatever. It's pretty funny. I saw that and it was just it was clever. It was clever, and it was in the Pokemon Go. So I actually have Pokemon Go. I have a level 32 account, and I haven't nicknamed any of my Pokemon. So what I should do is I should probably change some Pokemon names around. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Yes. Evolution hype! Woohoo! All right. So we are one step closer to getting that Charizard. Charizard is like, I don't think anyone who played Gen 1 will ever forget Charizard. No matter how old they are, no matter what happens in their life, they'll never forget Pikachu or Charizard. And potentially Squirtle. Those 3 Pokemon, I think, are the most memorable Gen 1 Pokemon. I could be mistaken. Pikachu, Charizard, Charmeleon, or Squirtle. But this is the thing that bothers me. Look at that back vision of that Charmeleon. It looks so nasty. Like, that was the only thing that kind of made me upset about Pokemon first gen, was the pixel art. Like, the front view looks cool. The back view, what is that? It looks like a moose. Looks like that thing came right out of Canada. Like, holy mackerel. It literally looks like a moose. And it just makes me feel sad. Because that's not what a Charmeleon should ever look like from the back. Like, look at how big its mouth is, and like, Charmeleon, it looks fat. Charmeleon is like slim and skinny-ish, like a little bigger than Charmander, but still like not fat. Like, that looks big. And I'm not saying being fat is a bad thing, but like, Charmeleon isn't supposed to be like that. Like, what the heck? I don't know. Charmeleon is, it just doesn't look okay. I'm gonna go down here, fight this guy. I was that Pokemon player that always fought every trainer because it was just like free experience. Yeah, it might take an extra second or two, but it just felt like a little bit of a completionist side of me, knowing I've beaten every trainer that I can come in contact with. So, but yeah, that Charmeleon, guys, like, that tilts me. That makes me like, come on, somebody drop the ball. Like, you knew half of the world was gonna pick Charmander. You knew. And what is this? Like, and you knew half of the world was gonna evolve Charmander. Like, you couldn't have made a better sprite? Even Charizard looks a little sketchy. Not too bad. But like, it's a moose. There's no Charmeleon here. That's a moose. Unless I'm looking at it wrong. But like, that's a Canadian moose coming from frickin' I don't know. It just tilts me. Anyways, we are almost out of time for this video. We are getting very close to where we need to be for the next part. I'm very interested in whether or not I want to put a certain Pokemon on my team. The certain Pokemon you can catch, but not until the 3rd gym, or you can pay for it for 500 Poké Dollars. I don't even know what this currency is. It's just money. Is yen maybe. I don't know. So I don't know if I should use this Pokemon. I'm very motivated towards using him, but at the same time it takes a while to train. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use it. The Pokemon which I was talking about I'll let you guys see. It's coming up in like 2 minutes, I swear. I gotta fight this girl though, and this is our last trainer before we get to the end of our episode here. So I'll kind of do all the mushy gushy stuff during this fight. I want to thank everybody for checking out the video, our Let's Play episode 2 for Pokemon Red. Really excited to do this Let's Play for you guys. I haven't really done anything like this. I've done the career of a streamer, if you guys have seen that. Basically, it was literally just my unedited broadcast from twitch.tv on my YouTube account. So feel free to check that out. There's some funny stuff on there. There's me tilting, there's me having fun, there's me goofing off. I don't know if there's an impaired version of me on that site. I don't think I ever drank and streamed. I don't want you guys to see me like that. But if you guys have my Snapchat, you will see that kind of stuff tonight. And again, my Snapchat you guys can check out on the description below in our Twitter or on our Twitch stream, but not right now when I get to putting that slide on our stream. Anyways, we have got to the point I am going to decide in episode 3 whether or not I want to get that one Pokemon that I was talking about. With all that being said, guys, we have gone through pretty much a good chunk. We went through Viridian Forest, Brock, and we've gotten to the legendary Mount Moon, which I'm really excited to go through for you guys. So I'm going to save it here, guys. I want to thank you all again, and we will catch you guys on our third video, our third Let's Play Pokemon Red. But don't forget, guys, subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Again, comment, use and abuse me. Let me know what you liked, let me know what you didn't like. Don't feel like you need to keep my feelings in effect. I could care less. Tell me exactly what it is I could do better, what you want to see taken out, all that kind of stuff. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much. We will check you out in our third video.